Hey guys, welcome to Drakeotic Builds, and today is the day that I am going to start priming the Master Sword. Take a look at that, guys. Look at that. It's been a few weeks now. Finally able to get the time that I can start painting. So I'm going to prime it today. I may have to do some sanding, and then after that I'm going to actually start painting it. Here, you want to just hold it towards there. Make sure your feet. Oh, you're in my shoes. Okay, Sage is gonna be our camera person for the moment. All right, trying to get my face in that. All right, here we go. I'm gonna do a couple passes, and then we'll let it dry for 10 minutes, and then we can flip it over and do the other side. I'm in the wind. Well, yeah, you can still see some areas that I may have to do some touch-ups still to fill up some of those. I think you get too much primer, but I want to make sure I get all the areas here. Alright guys, so I'm gonna get these back real quick here. Sorry, my little slippers. Alright, there we go. Okay, alright folks, we'll be back in about 10 minutes. We'll flip it over and we will paint the other side. Alright guys, we are back. We are gonna prime the other side real quick. Let me bring it over and I'll show you. This is the first primed spot. There are some areas right about here that still might need to be filled, but I may do a second coat of primer and that might fill it up. So I did add a little bit while we were waiting for it to dry, but that's all right. So we're gonna flip it over here. Sage is gonna be my camera person again. All right, Sage, you get it? Yep, she's nodding her head. Now we got 100 subscribers, and she made a promise. She was going to start talking in the videos, but I'll wait for her till she's ready. Oh, you never said Drakeotic Builds? I see how it is only on the Drakeotic Plays. Ooh, tricky there, I see. Oh, where am I? Spraying. So you got to go back, and I'm in the spray path. You got to basically go back in brush motions. Here, yeah, Sage, you want to stand back, please? I don't want the fumes to get to you. It's alright if you get me a little bit in it. It's fine. Is that blowing towards you or no? Okay. If it is, we'll switch spots. I don't want this getting towards you. Why don't you stand back a little bit more, please? Thank you. So I just don't want the fumes to get to you. Alright. Like I said, this is going to be a decorative piece on the wall. So I'm not too worried about too many imperfections. It may just be battle damage too, you know. Doesn't have to be a pristine look. I want to get over here on the pommel real quick. I can still see a bit of red there. Just making sure I get all the red where I can still see the red through from the Bondo. Get the wrap real good on the sides. I know I'm adding an awful lot to it, but it's going to get some fine sanding done too. Let's see. Alright guys, well, I'll wait for that to dry, and then we'll do one more. There's a little bit of red here in my eye. It could be my eyes.
I think that's your eyes.
Okay. Sweet. Alright, while I got you on here, guys, I'm going to show you what... Yeah, keep it on. Yeah. Alright, so what I've been using is I use the Rust-Oleum Automotive Primer 2-in-1 Filler Sandable Primer. So basically, this helps fill up the gaps. I wanted to get this one from AutoZone, but my schedule and the temperatures outside will not allow me to pick it up without it having to be in the car for hours in the heat. And I just don't want a spray can in the car in the heat. Last thing I need is a can blowing up in my car. So yeah, I've been using this for that. So this may require a couple extra coats. I do have a 600 grit sandpaper for fine sanding. So this afternoon when it dries, I might, let's see, when can I start sanding? 2 to 4 hours before I can start sanding. So it is around noon, a little after noon. Probably, maybe this afternoon I can start sanding. If not, it'll probably be later in the week when I can actually sand it. And then I'll probably do maybe another coat of primer. Or I might just say it's good and start painting. Alright guys, well, we will be back later once it is dried. And we'll just do one more little follow-up. Sage is waving by. Alright, we'll be back in a bit. Alright folks, we're back after we let this dry for a bit. It is still a little tacky to the touch. It does say it takes about, look at the grass. Ooh, you primed the grass too. Sorry. Alright. So, it does say it takes about 2 to 4 hours to fully dry, but 10 minutes to the touch. So, I do have some areas I'm going to do some sanding. But you know what? Depending on how it looks, I'll either do one more coat of primer or I might just start painting it next. So, we will see. Huh? Well, yeah, we'll just have to see if we're going to paint next or we're going to prime. It all depends on how the sanding does. But until next time, peace. Hey folks, I am tacking this on to the end of the Master Sword video here. Just showing you here that I got the portal done. It's all primed and painted. All the lights are on. And I'll show you here. And Waffel just got home, so I'll try to keep this short. It works. I like to keep the wires back behind it. And boom. Alright, that works. So as you can see, it lights up with LEDs. Not that hard to do. This was a test print, as I said. Just to learn on how to work with LEDs. That's all this was for. I'm struggling as I go to struggle to plug it back in. There we go. But yeah, guys. As you can see, water bottle. Alright, peace.